Hey guys, today's session is something unique. From the title you might got to know that topic already. Yes, it's about my failed attempt at Amazon. Not everyone will share with you this story because we all always run behind the success story. But sometimes failure is good because the experience can teach us for the future. For example, though I am not able to crack this, but the experience helped me to have multiple offers from different organizations. But why I am sharing this? Because you can learn from my mistakes. Do not repeat the same and you can able to do whatever I can't able to achieve. So join me today where I will share you my experience with Amazon for the position of software development manager. So how I got the interview call? Amazon hiring manager reached out to me over the LinkedIn. One fine day I got a message in my mailbox that they are looking for SDM role. And they find my profile is quite interesting. They asked me to apply through a LinkedIn job requisition. Once I did that, within 2 days, I got a call from the recruiter who did kind of initial screening on my profile. Every stages of Amazon interview is something that you might never have it anywhere. The person first explained me the role in details and what will be the expectations out of this role. He also explained me while attending the interview follow the STAR format, which is while giving the answer I need to break down my thought process in these ways. Like situation, the problem statement what you have faced in your recent project or any challenge that you have faced, task, your responsibilities and assignment for the situation, what was your role during that time, action, steps or procedure that you have taken to resolve those issues, and the result, the final result what you have achieved through your actions. There will be one main technical interview followed by 5 on-site interviews. These 5 rounds are behavioral rounds on Amazon leadership principles. Each and every rounds are important. If you score less in any round, you might not able to get the job. So now let's focus on the roles and responsibilities of a software development manager at Amazon. They will evaluate you in 4 pillars like technical owner, people manager, product owner, and project manager. So it's combination of solution architect plus project management plus product management and people management. Idea is you may or may not have technical project manager or architect to work with you. So you need to own the delivery by your own end to end. The experience was awesome. Even the interviewer was telling me we consider everyone as Amazon customer. Even though the interview was virtual, they kept one empty chair in front of them just to imagine that candidate is sitting over there. Can you just imagine the thought process? So whatever the outcome would be, once you go through this process with any results, be it positive or negative, you should carry a lifelong good vibe. Interview started with basic intro and then interviewer asked me to explain my project, my role and responsibilities, different types of scenarios and how we resolve those. Then I had to draw the logical diagram for solutioning a system of online cricket live scoring app for multiple teams just like IPL. Then slowly, the interviewer went into deep about asking about various components that I have presented in my diagram, why I have chosen them, what are the alternatives or trade-offs on technologies that I have proposed. Finally, there were other questions like how do I estimate? One such very interesting question like if my 2 resources are delivering 2-pointer story at same time, at the end, how I can make sure which resource is doing best. Once you clear the first round, you will get the opportunity for this Amazon leadership principles, the on-site interviews. So in this Amazon site, you can get all the details about Amazon leadership principles. I'll share the link in my description box. During on-site interview, in one day you need to appear 5 different interviews with 5 different panels and each interview will be for 1 hour. So 5 long hours interview in one day. Amazon leadership principle is something which can be useful in any interview. Forget about the interview. If you are doing your normal job, even you follow these things, you can easily able to lead the show. For Amazon interview, you will be tested against these principles and in each round, they will try to align the questions against any of these rules. Your 5 on-site interview will be entirely on these principles. So starting from the beginning at any point of time, they can ask you questions from this bucket. Here you can see the leadership principles like customer obsessions. Leaders start with the customer and work backwards. So they might test you your customer collaboration expertise. On the ownership thing, they have mentioned like leaders or owners. So what kind of ownership that you have shown during your assignment? A few questions could be, tell me a situation when you did something outside from your current role. Or tell me something when you have contributed to resolve a burning issue. Talk about some situation when no one was there and you need to take your call by your own. Let's imagine in your team there are two resources where one person is old-timer but not adding much values and another person just joined in 1 year and doing great. How to justify the appraisal for both the cases? So here are the few takeaways. Don't jump into the conclusion with solution design. Ask questions, gather informations, involve interviewer and then get into the solution. For example, you can ask the interviewer like, what will be the type of application? Is it mobile app, website, or just services that you need to build? What will be the rough user base? This might help you to design the scalability. Is there any other NFR or non-functional requirements that you need to handle? Second thing, only having superficial knowledge will not work. It's not just about providing the solution. Be ready with your explanation. Why, and why. They will ask about the trade-offs or alternatives. For example, if you say, I will use RabbitMQ for queuing, they might ask you, why not Kafka? Read through lot of design case studies. Try to practice those with pen and paper with logical diagram. I'll do this on stage will never work with Amazon. Think and explain what benefits your proposal will bring to the table for given problem. And last but not the least, the experience that I got in this process. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this session too. Please do not forget to subscribe and share. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your patience.